So she says, I have a 401k from an old job that I'm no longer at, and I don't qualify for one at my new job until I'm there with the company for over a year. Should I be contributing to my old 401k or just let it cook? Now, remember, this is for educational purposes only. And one of the things that you can do, and this is just options that you have the ability to, you can actually roll that 401k over now that you're no longer with that particular company to your own self-directed IRA. So, like, you can either utilize Vanguard or Fidelity, and they will easily work with you to transfer that over. If your company is already invested with that, like say if your 401k is already within those particular entities, they'll just open up another account, roll everything over, close the old account, and it's all within the same thing. They'll just kind of change to allow it to be self-directed at that point. So when it comes to contributions, then you can actually start contributing to it and so forth. And then you can, once you get your new one in, you can actually start working with that. So that's a really good question because a lot of people are changing jobs and or getting laid off because they are letting a lot of people go. These
Mhm.
companies are not playing around this season. That's a whole nother episode about that part.
Yes, I think I agree with everything that you were saying. So it's basically no longer a 401k. You're
Mhm.
going to have to roll it over, make sure that you do it in the proper way so as not to create any tax implications if you're not staying with the same broker. Evaluate the broker that you're with because this could be an opportunity to move to a better broker. I don't know which company, you were with. I know I was with I had a job, my very first job that I was with for a long time. It was with empowerment, and I was not having a good experience with empowerment. So when I had the opportunity, when I had the money mindset and I finally got my life together, I made sure to do a rollover to Fidelity and I got started. And the video that I was mentioning about with that I invested into FXAX, that is a portion of the money that I rolled over from empowerment. So
Gotcha.
once you do that, and if you are working and you're limited, I would say definitely do that and contribute to it and contribute to the max, which is probably going to be 7,000 for you if you're under 50 years old. Contribute, yes, and do your own thing until you're able to be on your new company's 401k, and then hopefully you'll be getting a match. So after the year, I would then see about transitioning to focusing on that if the company gives a match.
And the
So
beauty of actually investing in yourself now with this whole year, you have a year to make sure that you are changing your adjustable gross income or your AGI. I talk about that on my show annually. There's a lady that comes on, Angelina King, with 718 Tax Services. So she comes on every year to talk about this exact thing. So please check out my channel and we can take a deeper dive in. Like you can learn a lot more into that because we did a full deep dive into rolling over your 401k. All right. Oh, and also eliminating your expenses. I just thought about that. Unnecessary
mhm.
expenses. So like Lisa, you and I, we talked about this what on Sunday, I believe. And when it came to having uh your expense ratios for your investments, like if you take time out to really look into that, because that's an expense that could be easily creeping up on you that you're not familiar with or you're not
Yeah.
aware of. So please take a moment to look into those ETFs that you're looking into.
Sometimes with your when it is a 401k with certain companies, you're limited into what you can invest into. It might just be a target dated fund or it might be very limited. So this could be a great opportunity for you to get into better investments.